What's going on, guys? Otaku Gains here, and welcome back to another live Q&A. This is episode 28 of the series where I answer 100 of your guys' questions, your anime questions live, episode 28. So by the end of this, I will have answered a total of 2,800 questions among all of the live streams. And before anything, I also want to apologize for missing on Tuesday. I had a lot of family stuff going on, and so unfortunately, I couldn't make doing the stream that day. But also, as always, if you are new here, as always, first come, first serve. So the first 100 questions that are asked are the ones that are going to be answered. And as always, if you want priority in your questions being answered, the best way to do that is through super chats and or memberships. And what's good, Thunder Strikes, Sakuna, Kimberly, Christian, My Art Medium. Appreciate you, Christian. What's good, everybody? David, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Bavia, what's good? Hope everybody's doing well today. Toasty Capybara, what up, what up, what up? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what, Rain Cloud? I think I read that correctly. Question 1, do you know what yeet means? Kind of. I feel like it's a very broad term. Uh, Basically to throw something, or and to a certain degree, you yeet something. Kind of like throwing something. Short vids, what's good? I'm Horn, what's good? Appreciate the love, my art. Gorilla God, Steven, what up, what up, what up? Question 2, would there be a No Game No Life Season 2? Probably not. Probably not. It's been, what, like 15 years? Probably not. Then again, a lot of people thought that about Konosuba Season 3. A lot of people thought that about Classroom of the Elite Season 2 and 3. So who knows? Who knows? I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I'm going to assume there's probably not going to be. Question 3. Do you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And if so, what is your favorite episode? I do. I believe I've seen every single episode of JoJo. And my favorite episode? I don't know if I have a favorite episode. Off the top of my head, then I guess I would choose maybe the one where Jotaro is playing cards against, I don't remember his name, but he's playing cards or whatever. I think that might be, but that's just off the top of my head. Question 4. Do you think Sasuke x Naruto love is real? Yes. Question 5. Can you use yeet in a sentence? I'm gonna yeet my coffee out the window. Question 6. Do you watch Solo Leveling? I don't currently watch it. I've seen a few clips, but I have read the entire manhwa like 3 years ago or something like that. So I don't watch it, but I have read the entire thing. Question 7. Do you think Cell would have killed Gohan if Vegeta didn't shoot a ki blast at him during the beam struggle? Probably. It's definitely debatable, because I feel like a big reason why Gohan was able to do it was because Cell got semi-distracted. You know, like, let's say you're in an arm wrestling match with someone. If you're arm wrestling someone and then someone flicks you in the head, even if it doesn't hurt, if someone just flicks you in the head, you're going to get distracted for a second, and then the opponent's going to overtake you. So, most likely, yes. Question 8, right? Would Berserk get a new animation? Or probably, maybe. They seem to be reanimating a lot of things. They're reanimating One Piece. They're reanimating Naruto. There could be a possibility they'll reanimate Bleach. Or, I mean, not Bleach, Berserk. Question 9. What's your opinion on Scissor 7? I've seen like one episode. That's my opinion. It was fine, I guess. And Darby, thank you, David. Yes, the match between Jotaro and Darby. That was probably my favorite episode. Question 10. Can you suggest any shonen anime which have less fan service? I think Naruto is acceptable. Less fan service. All right, let me run to my anime list real quick. Shonen anime with less fan service. I should be able to come up with a pretty good list. You said Naruto is acceptable. That's fair. There's not that much fan service in Naruto. Where am I? Hang on. I'm trying to find the shonen genre on my anime list. For some reason, it's not here. Oops. Clicked on the wrong thing. 1 second, guys. Why is the shonen genre not here? Oh, wait, there it is. I found it. Okay. Alright, I found it. So, a list of shonen anime with little fan service. Attack on Titan, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I would say Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is 50-50. My Hero is 50-50. But I guess if you count Naruto, and Naruto is fine, then I would say Demon Slayer and My Hero are fine. Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen. One Piece has a lot of fan service, not gonna lie. Your Lie in April, Noragami, Assassination Classroom, Future Diary, Haikyuu. I would say if you consider Naruto acceptable, I would say Bleach is acceptable. Doctor Stone's 50-50. Black Clover, things like that. Question 11. What is your favorite anime? Dragon Ball Z. Question 12. What changes can we expect in the Dragon Ball? What do you mean? As far as Akira Toriyama passing away? Rest in peace to the GOAT. I don't think there's gonna be that many changes. Because it will be a little different, but like, for example, Dragon Ball Super, Toyotaro. So Dragon Ball Super is going to continue from what I know. The manga is, at least. Because Toyotaro, who was the illustrator for Dragon Ball Super, is taking over the writing of it, I think. And he's basically been like 100% mentored by Toriyama. So I have pretty good faith in Toyotaro. Question 12, I think. Have you seen Toradora? Yes, I have. It's a pretty good show. Question 13. If Krillin didn't go to Namek, would Goku unlock Super Saiyan? Probably. Because yes, Krillin died, and that's what triggered it. But if Krillin hadn't been there, then more than likely he would have just done that to someone else via Gohan or Piccolo, and I still think that probably would have triggered Super Saiyan. Especially if it was Gohan. Maybe not so much Piccolo, it might not have. But if it was Gohan, 100%. Question 14, big question. Do you think Sakura is useless? No. I think she says dumb things, but she's not useless. She's actually one of the least useless characters in the show. comparatively to other characters like Kiba or, I don't know, Shino. Like, question 15. Have you heard of Eminence and Shadow? Yes, I think I've seen majority, if not all, of season 1. I haven't seen season 2, but I've seen season 1. Question. Ooh, where'd it go? Question 15, right? What's your favorite One Piece arc? Marineford. Question 16. Strangest anime you've ever watched? Strangest? Either Prison School or the one I always say, which is the worst anime I've ever seen, but it's so bad that it's funny, is King's Game. King's Game is so bad. So bad. But it is funny because it's so bad. So I actually still recommend watching it. Question 17. What's the most boring Dragon Ball Z arc? Boring Dragon Ball Z arc? Probably Garlic Jr. And I know that's not canon, so that's probably why it's the most boring. Oh, if you also want another weird anime, Boba Bo 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 Bo. But again, it's so weird that it's funny. Boba Bo 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 is probably one of my favorite comedy animes. Question 18. Do you think the Resurrection F movie Frieza theme song is fire? Probably. I like pretty much every Dragon Ball soundtrack. I don't remember the theme song, not gonna lie, because it's been like 10 years or something since that movie came out. But I do think I'm sure I liked it when I heard it, because I don't think I've ever ran into a Dragon Ball soundtrack that I didn't like. Question 19. What characters might survive in Warhammer 40k and their tiers? Could not tell you because I know absolutely nothing about Warhammer 40k. Question 20. I already answered that. Who's better, Nezuko or Shinobu? I prefer Shinobu. Question 21, right? Already I answered that. And yes, please stop spamming. Question 21. If Nikke will have a new crossover, which would it be? I have no idea because I don't know what Nikke is, unfortunately. Question 22. Yuta and Yuji versus Sukuna, who would win? I'm not going to answer that because that would be spoilers if you read the manga. Question 23. Let's see. I'm also... Wait. Villain Saga and Classroom of the Elite? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Chief. What would happen? Like, what would happen if there was a crossover with Vinland Saga and Coat? I don't know. It'd be a very odd crossover. Oh, my neighbors are getting maintenance. Question... Where am I at? Question 24. Your favorite character from Naruto? Itachi. Question 25. Appreciate you, Kimberly. Peace out, fam. Question 25. Have you played the Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 3 in PlayStation 2? Of course. I grew up on that game. For the longest time, Tenkaichi 3 was my favorite game of all time. And in fact, it would still probably be in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Debatably in the top 5. So yes, I have played Tenkaichi 3 and probably have many more hours of playtime on that than most people. Question 26, right? What is your favorite what is the Monogatari series about? Couldn't tell you because I haven't seen any of the Monogatari series. Question 27. In Naruto, who is more powerful, Sasuke versus Obito? Who would win? Sasuke is more powerful. Question 28. Who is more useful, Hinata or Sakura? Sakura is more useful. Technically speaking, Sakura is more useful. Hate to break it to y'all. Question 29. Even Sakura is not useless. She is definitely selfish and cringe. True. That is true. Question 29. Have you watched Redo of Healer? or Euphoria. I have seen Redo of Healer. I very much know of Euphoria. I have not seen it, but I do know what it is. Question 30. Do you listen to Hatsune Miku, and have you watched the show she's in? No and no. I do know who Hatsune Miku is, but I have not listened to any of the music or seen the show. Question 31. Do you want Super Saiyan 4 to be canon? Not really. I mean, I've always stated this. I don't want. I don't really care for Dragon Ball GT to be canon, and it's not canon. Um, there's literally zero possibility for it to be canon. With that being said, I do like the design of Super Saiyan 4, and I've always stated that I wish that Super Saiyan God's design was Super Saiyan 4. So instead of it being Super Saiyan 4, I wish Super Saiyan God looked like Super Saiyan 4 instead of just looking like Kaioken. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Son Goku, what's good, fam? Where am I at? Question 32. Why are you late with the live stream? Um, as I stated earlier, I actually made a community post about it, but again, I had some family stuff going on Tuesday, so I couldn't stream that day. Yeah, I had some family stuff happening, so I couldn't stream. So that's why I'm here today. Question 33. What's your top 10 favorite anime? In no particular order, we got Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan, Food Wars, Death Note, Baki the Grappler, Naruto, Classroom of the Elite, um, hmm, Classroom of the Elite, One Piece, I feel like I'm forgetting certain ones. I've seen too many anime. Let me go to my anime list. What else am I forgetting? I said Food Wars already, I think. Because I got two more to go. Did I say JJK? I'll say JJK, I guess. I already said Death Note. And then probably either Code Geass or Steins Gate or Solo Leveling. One of those three, I think. I've seen too many anime, so it's really hard for me to remember everything that I've seen. The top 5 is solidified. I just forget what's in the top 10 altogether. Question 34, right? Nice me too. I love playing Broly because of combo. True. Broly was one of my favorite characters to use in Tenkaichi 3. See, the best thing to do is, if you know anything about Tenkaichi 3, the best thing to do is get password characters. Get password Broly. Then it's like using Broly from the movie. It's not fair, though. Definitely not fair. Question 35. Finally someone who thinks Hinata is useless. True. I think Hinata is more waifu material than Sakura, but as far as usefulness, Sakura is more useful. Question 36. What's your favorite Naruto CA character? I'm not sure what created character. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just gonna go with Itachi. Question 37, right? Is Gojo coming back? Yes. What are your thoughts on the spoilers? I've seen the photos. I don't know if there's any text with the photos, but I've seen the photos. The GOAT is back. That's all I have to say. I told y'all. I've been holding on to the copium the entire time. Question 38. Have you watched My Dress Up Darling? Yes, I have. Great slice of life. I actually really enjoyed My Dress Up Darling. Question 39. Kit Kat won't come back? If you think so. Kit Kat won't come back if you think so. If you say so. If you say so, Sakuna, but I hate to break it to you. You didn't finish the job. Question... Where am I at? Question 40. I read Naruto Shippuden. Should I bother watching it? Yes and no. If you've read the manga, I would suggest watching the fights. Just looking up the fights. You don't really need to watch all the in-between random talking and stuff like that, because that's not changing. But I do suggest watching the fights. With that being said, you could just literally Google them or YouTube them. Just YouTube the fights. Like watch Sasuke versus Itachi, watch Naruto versus Pain, Jiraiya versus Pain, Kakashi versus Obito, Madara versus everyone. Yeah, just watch the fights. Question 41. The strongest ghost in the list. Is he a ghost? I still believe he's there. But yes. The Kit Kat is back. Question 41. What's your favorite domain expansion? Probably Infinite Void. Infinite Void's probably my favorite. Question 42. Is Jujutsu Kaisen in your top 10? Yes. I believe I said that. Or it's debatably my top 10. It's like a three-way tie. Question 43. Gojo or Sukuna? Who do I like more? Gojo. Sorry to break it to you, fam. Blue Lock? Blue Lock is not in my top. I haven't seen Blue Lock, unfortunately. I've seen, like, little clips of it, and it looks really good, but I unfortunately have not watched or read it. Where am I at? Question 44. What's your opinion? Gojo versus Kakashi. Sukuna versus Uchiha. Okay, there's a lot of fights going on. So Gojo versus Kakashi. Gojo probably wins. Sukuna versus Ghost of the Uchiha, which I'm assuming you are referring to Madara. That one's tough. I would debatably say it. If we're talking, especially if we're talking the Otsu, like the six pass version of Madara, then I would say Madara wins. Yuzi, I'm assuming you mean Yuji versus Naruto. Probably Naruto. Itachi versus Kenjaku. Itachi. Maharaga versus the Nine Tails. Probably the Nine Tails, because the Nine Tails just has to Biju bomb him. Because Maharaga has to be able to adapt in order to survive a bunch of things. But if Nine Tails Biju bombs him and just one-shots him, he can't do anything. It's basically how Sukuna beat him the first time. Question 40, I don't even know where I'm at. Question 45, I don't know. Is Sai underrated? I feel like he's pretty well rated. I think he's strong. I think he's one of the stronger people in, like, the main good guy cast. Like, he's stronger than people like Kiba or Shino, but I don't think he's, like, incredibly strong. Question 40... 46, right? I don't know. Can Nami take on Luffy? Yes. Question 47. Is Redo healer good? I don't know about good. I think it exists. That's my answer. Question 48. What's your top 10 favorite characters? Top 10 favorite characters. Again, in no particular order except for the first one. Goku, Gojo, Itachi, Dragon Ball Z Broly, Goku Black, Escanor. Let's see. Whitebeard. Zoro. I'm forgetting his name, but the main character of Food Wars. Soma. And Vegeta. That's just off the top of my head. I don't have like a definitive list, but that's off the top of my head. Question 49. Who is Gojo? The GOAT. The second GOAT, after Goku. Question 50. Have you seen No Game No Life? If yes, then Shiro versus Iono Koji in intelligence. Probably Iono Koji. According to you, Shiro is more intelligent. I disagree. I think Iono Koji is more intelligent, especially because I just finished reading the entirety of the second year 2, or at least I've caught up with year 2, which is far ahead of the anime. I would say Iono Koji is smarter because Shiro is a genius, but Iono Koji is a genius who also got special training. I feel like Shiro, unless I could be wrong and maybe I'm misremembering his backstory and or lore to a certain point, I don't think Shiro is just a genius. Or not Shiro. Shiro's the girl, isn't she? But either way, they're both Shiro and what's his name. Both of the siblings are geniuses, but neither of them really received like special education like Ayano Koji did. So I feel like Ayano Koji is smarter. Question 51. How many sus scenes in My Dress Up Darling? There's at least 1 per episode. Probably 2 per episode, actually. So, at least 24. Question 53, right? Kit Kat versus Toblerone. Who's Toblerone? I could be... I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who Toblerone is. I know who Kit Kat is, but... question... So, I guess question 53. Yuji is the main character. Gege should stop simping force on Sukuna. I mean, true. That is true. I feel like the fight against Sukuna is extremely prolonged. Question 54... Or no, question 55. What are you drinking? Coffee. Black coffee. The best kind of coffee. Question 56. What do you think... who will end up with Iono Koji? I don't think anyone's going to end up with Iono Koji. I know he has his pick of pretty much every girl in the series, but I don't think, in reality, no one's going to end up with Iono Koji. If anyone does, it might be Horikita, but I don't think anyone's going to. In fact, I just don't think anyone's actually going to. Question 56. Does Itadori have a domain expansion? As far as we've seen, no. I don't think so. Also, going back to the Iono Koji thing, I personally think that if he were to end up with someone, I personally would ship either Horikita, Sakayanagi, or Ichinose, but I don't think he's going to end up with anyone, personally. But you never know. We'll see. We'll see what... It depends on what route they end up going. Because I feel like there's 2 routes that they could go for the ending of Classroom of the Elite. So it depends on which route that takes. With that being said, I don't think he's going to end up with anyone. And if it is someone, it might be Horikita, but I don't think it's going to be anyone. Question 57. I'm assuming you're saying Kakashi Susanoo versus Shisui Susanoo, who would win? Kakashi. Question 58. Is Death Note you're one of your top 10? Yes. Death Note's in my top 5. Question 59. What would you rate Tomodachi Game? Nothing, because I have unfortunately not seen it. I've heard good things about it, but I have not personally seen it. Question 60. What's your favorite YouTuber? I actually don't have a specific favorite YouTuber. I have a bunch of YouTubers I watch, but even then, I don't watch YouTube very often anymore, because usually I'm spending my time working. But I could list off a few YouTubers I do watch, but it wouldn't be people that you probably know, because I'm outside of anime. I'm a massive foodie, so a lot of the content I watch on YouTube is like food related content. So I watch, and like chefs and stuff. So I watch people like Guga, Joshua Wiseman, uh, you may know Uncle Roger. Who else do I watch pretty consistently? Mr. Chime Time. That's what I've mainly been watching a lot of. I also watch the Outdoor Boys. As far as anime-esque content, obviously, I sometimes watch the Trash Taste guys. I also like personal development stuff like Brandon Carter. So, yeah. I don't watch a lot of, like, entertainment-esque based content, per se. It's a lot more, like, educational, in a way. Whether it's learning about personal development or cooking or something like that. Question 61. Who would win? What? Soft and Wet Beyond or Gojo? Can't answer that because I have no idea what you just asked. Question 61. Most purest evil anime character in your opinion? Shao Tucker. Question 62. Sukuna versus GER. I don't know who GER is, unfortunately, so I can't answer that. Question 61. What does RGB stand for? Red, green, blue? I think. I don't know. Red, green, blue? Isn't RGB the cords that you use to hook up like a game system? Or is there another meaning for it? Question 63. How did Hashirama die? I suspect due to the same illness that ended up killing the... Or no, I don't know if it actually ended up killing him or not, but the one that ended up getting the Sage of the Six Paths. He died young. I do know that. And I don't think he died in war, so he had to have died to some unknown illness. That's the only possible way he could have died, pretty much. Question 64, right? Have you watched Ghost Stories dub? I have seen clips of it. I have not watched it, but I do know the greatness of the Ghost Stories dub. Question 65. Can base Goku beat the whole JJK universe? Yes. Question 66. Why is everyone defending Itachi? He still killed innocent children. Because people fail to also realize that so did everyone else. Like, people like to hate on Itachi because he killed his family, including innocent children, as if pretty much every other one of your favorite characters hasn't done the same thing. Most of every Naruto fan fails to forget that every one of the main characters that y'all love have been in one of the great ninja wars and most likely have killed dozens of innocent people. Like, the reason Minato is legitimately considered legendary is because he killed, what, 1,000 ninja in one go? Like, every single one of the people that y'all love were mass murderers, technically. Just because they didn't know it wasn't from the same village doesn't mean they didn't kill a bunch of people. Whether they've killed innocent children, I don't know. But I imagine due to war, probably there were innocent children that probably died. Because there was even children that were sent out into war. As we've seen with, was it Nawaki or whatever? Question 67. Where am I at? Question 67. I think I already answered that. Question 67. What's your favorite Uchiha? Itachi. Question 68. Who's the most good villain? I don't know what you mean by good villain. Villains are villains. I guess which villain has the best intentions? The best intentions. I guess kind of Madara, because Madara basically was just trying to create peace by removing everyone's free will. But yeah, I guess kind of Madara. I don't know. Question, where are we at? Question 68, right? Is the One Piece real? Yes. Question 69. What is the most broken ability in Naruto? Before a year, you replied to me that it was Kamui. In a live like this, how about now? Probably still Kamui. Yeah, I'd still say probably Kamui. Question 70. What do you think about Hiruzen III? I think he was a pretty shitty Hokage. Not gonna lie, he was pretty bad. He was pretty bad, or at least he was bad towards Naruto. I don't care what kind of people want to defend him. Hiruzen was terrible to Naruto. Man literally left him like he had some special tutor teaching his grandchild, but he left Naruto to be all alone, even though he promised to take care of him. Man literally didn't even know who the third Hokage was when he was 4 years old. He ran and had Naruto out here catching his own food in the wild. He was catching fish at 4 years old. Like, bro, he was 4. Who's taking care of this child? That's why terrible. Was it Aizen's plan? Yes. Question 71. What anime are you currently watching now? None. I'm currently reading a bunch of manga, though. I'm currently reading One Piece, JJK, Classroom of the Elite, once the new chapters come out. But, One Punch Man, Baki the Grappler, Boruto, Dragon Ball Super. I think that's it. Unless I'm forgetting something. Did I say One Piece? Yeah, I think that's everything I'm reading currently. Question 72. Oh, I got a super chat. Thank you, Monroe, the homie. The homie. Appreciate you, fam. All the love to Monroe, the GOAT. Question 73, right? Do you play chess? Not like consistently. I know how to play chess. I wouldn't say I'm like good at chess, but I do know how to play chess. Dark Legend, what's good, fam? Question 74. Who is more Sigma, Sai or Neji? Neji, I guess. Question 75. Who suffered the most, Naruto or Yuji? Mm, probably Naruto. Question 76. Baki and Ashura versus Kid Goku when fought against Piccolo in martial arts. Kid Goku. Like, Kid Goku, when he fought Piccolo, was stronger than Master Roshi, and Master Roshi at that time had the power to blow up the moon. So, Kid Goku. Question 77, right? Should Yuji get a domain expansion? I think it'd be pretty cool. Question 78, can Luffy beat Shanks as of now? Debatably. Debatably. I still think we need to be able to see more of Shanks' power, but I would say it's definitely possible. Question 78. Why did Sasuke get only one child? He wanted to restore the Uchiha clan because Sasuke is off in the forest 99% of the time. He ain't home. He ain't got time for that. Question 80. JJK verse versus Naruto verse, which is stronger? In my opinion, Naruto, because JJK verse are city level fighters. Meanwhile, Naruto is more planetary. I wouldn't say Naruto is not planetary. With that being said, I still do definitely think that Naruto verse is stronger. Because even then, when you say JJK is city level, that's only very few characters. That's like Sukuna, Gojo. That's pretty much it. Those, yeah, I would say Sukuna, Gojo, Geto. And that's basically it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, partially Yuta and Yuji, but and then what's his name? Jogo, Hanami, and whatnot. You know, they're city level, I guess, but at the same time, yeah, no, Naruto characters are strong because, like, it was even stated that, um, what's it called? Madara, in an interview, it stated Madara was about the same level as Nappa from Dragon Ball Z, and I don't think any JJK characters could beat Nappa. So, with that being said, I would say the Otsutsuki, Naruto, Sasuke, all of them, would probably win against the JJK verse. Question 82, I think. What's the most down bad anime character? Mineta. Question 83. Are you being controlled by Aizen for this Q&A? Yes. 1 second. I will be right back. My daughter's calling me real quick. 1 second. What do you need, Dane? You gotta stay in here. I'm working. You gotta stay in here. What do you need? No, you can't have a drink in here. No drink in here. All right, I'm back. Where are we at? Question 84, right? Question 84. Is Rukia a good duratagonist? Sure. I don't know what that term means because I'm stupid, but sure. Question 85. What's the most down bad female anime character? Uh, mm, I don't know. I can't think of any down bad female anime characters. Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly, but I can't think of any. Question 86. Uncle Roger or Goldie Roger? Gonna have to give it to Uncle Roger. Fuyo! Question 87. Your favorite anime ship? Mine is Sukuna X Megumi. Sukuna X Megumi. Fair enough, I guess. Don't come after me. I know I need therapy. Mine would probably be Bulma and Vegeta. Question 88. Do you have a PC? And if you have a PC, what specs does it have? I do not have a PC. I have a Google Chromebook. Question 89. Did you watch or rewatch Code Geass? I have not rewatched Code Geass yet. I still need to do that. Because it's been too long. 15 years too long. Or maybe not quite 15 years. Maybe like 13 or 14 years. Question 89. Did Hashirama have something with Madara? Probably. Question 90. Have you seen my instant death ability is so overpowered? The main character can defeat Master Ultra Instinct Goku, in my opinion. I have not seen it, but I mean, if it instantly kills someone, then maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it. Couldn't tell you. Question 90. If you had to delete 10 anime, what would they be? Ooh, that's a tough one. Fairy Tail, Gurren Lagann. That's all I can think of. But to be honest, I wouldn't even want to delete them because even though I don't personally enjoy them, I know other people do. So I wouldn't want to delete any of them. Boku no Pico, that one's getting deleted. Euphoria. Um, I don't know. Question 91. Why did you hang up your mom's call? Because I'm on stream, that's why. Y'all want to listen to me talk to my mom? That's not going to happen, though. That's not going to happen. Question 92. What's your favorite anime? Dragon Ball Z. Question 93. Thanks for your opinion on Iono Koji. What was One Piece going on as Shanks' plan for the whole time? Maybe. Maybe. It's very hard to know what Shanks is thinking, to be honest. But probably. Question 92, right? I don't know. Question 92. You're right, Hiruzen was a terrible Hokage. True. Question 92. Is Future Trunks underrated? I don't think he's underrated. I think Future Trunks is one of the most liked characters in the series. Question 93. I'm the 69th one. Thank you, bro. That's my friend's lucky number. I also love it. Thank you. You made my night. Appreciate that. I got you, fam. Question 93. Would you rather... Oh, I completely lost that. Where are we at? Question 93. Would you rather have a sleepover with Yoroichi or Tsunade? The more I've thought about it, probably Yoroichi. Question 94, right? Which version... Gotta give a shout out to Amin member status. Which version would you prefer? Classroom of the Elite light novel, manga, or anime? Since I've gotten so ingrained and used to it, probably the light novel. But I do wish there was pictures, so probably the manga. I just don't like the fact how far behind the manga is. So, yeah. Currently, I would say the light novel. Question 96. I don't understand why people say Naruto was the epitome of hard work. Bro was born a demigod, basically, has a tailed beast inside of him, and has Kakashi and one of the Sannin. True. This is true. This is very much true. It was all great. Even with having a tailed beast, it was all great until they were like, he was destined to be the reincarnation of the father of Jutsu, of basically Naruto Jesus. So yeah, it was kind of went down the drain once they said he was prophesized as the special child, you know. Question 97. Who is Ichigo's real daddy? Aizen, Ishin, or White? Aizen, because it was planned all along. Question 98. Aizen versus Sukuna, more evil, and why? More evil? Sukuna. Sukuna's probably more evil, just because Sukuna just does whatever he wants, just because he feels like it. Aizen has a plan, per se. Sukuna ain't got no plan. He's just like, I'm just gonna spoon shit up, and that's about all I'm feeling like doing. I have no other ulterior motive. Question 99. What do you think about Boruto to Blue Vortex, peak or poor? I would say closer to peak. I wouldn't say it's like the best thing ever, but I think it's good. I think I've always stated the Boruto manga is good. The anime is trash, but the manga is good. And then last question in line, question 100. Where did I go? Mob from Mob Psycho versus Gojo versus Whitebeard. Probably Gojo, because as strong as the other two are, Gojo could just use unlimited void and basically make the other two brain dead. And yeah, so I would give it to Gojo. Gonna have to give it to Gojo. But on that note, that is all 100 questions, guys. I thank you very much for everyone that came through. Again, special shout out to Monroe for the super chat, and also shout out to Amin for being a member. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Next live stream will hopefully, granted no more family things come up, will be next Tuesday. So in 4 days from now. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest anime fans in existence. Thank you to everybody that watches my channel and supports me. If you want to extra support the channel, go binge watch a bunch of my content. You know, helps keeps the lights on and whatnot. And as always, guys, I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Peace.